All right, good morning everyone, and welcome back to another video, another morning on Western Port targeting a late season snapper. Hopefully today we'll be able to get it done. We are yet to crack one. We've done a few trips now and all of them have semi-failed. We've caught some nice fish, but we haven't caught that snapper which we've been looking for. So this morning, hopefully our luck changes. Although we're out here this morning, this trip actually started yesterday morning when I went out on the boat with Dad targeting some King George whiting, and we also got some beautiful other baits which we're going to be using this morning as well. So first thing we're going to do is jump back in time and show you guys the baits which we caught. Alright, paternoster rig with a little squid strip. So what we're doing at the moment is whiting fishing and we are collecting food, but I want bait. I'm going to use all the heads from all the fish which we get probably tomorrow morning, and we're going to send those heads out for a big fish action. Oh, that's a whiting. That's a whiting any day of the week. That's a good one too. Not as big as what I thought. That's a whiting too. Doubles, look at that. 2 whiting in 2 seconds. So at the moment, we're going to be using whiting heads as bait. We go in here, we've got a few so far. A lot of big ones though, so some very, very big baits, but they'll all do. They all do the same thing. Jeez, that's a goodie. It looks big, like if it's as big as what it's fighting. I don't even know if it's a whiting, it feels too big. It's a Trev, I think. Big Trev. That was a circus, but that's a big Trev. That is a beautiful trevally. When we're talking about good quality baits for snapper and gummy sharks, that's probably some of the best. Up there with squid. Well, the tide has started flying out now, but we've had a good start to the morning so far. I'll show you guys some of the baits which we've got for tomorrow or tonight. We've got trevally, yakkers and whiting. So a few different blood baits, and I'm keen for that trevally. That's one of the best baits you can have. Oh god. Another 70. That's a whiting, it's just big. It's going to be real good. Holy
wow, that's huge whiting.
Should I get the net?
Yep. That's Jonah's whiting.
That's big. We'll know which one it is. Big dog. Jeez. Had a bite straight away. Oh, there he is. That's a good one. The last ting of the day. Can we get him in? This will be the bag if we do. Bag. Double bag. That is going to wrap up our little whiting session. We ended up with a double bag. We also got some yakkers, 1 trevally as well. So we are completely set on baits. And if you guys want to learn how to catch whiting, jump on my dad's charter. He's a freak at catching these things. So I'll leave a link to that in the description below, but I'll see you guys tomorrow when we're bait fishing. And off we go. So as you guys saw, we got some beautiful, beautiful baits. We got trevally, King George whiting heads, yakkers, and we also brought out some frozen squid as well. So we've got a monster variety, pretty much every single bait you could ever want. And hopefully, using some of these really, really fresh baits, we'll be able to tempt a snapper. So what I'm doing at the moment is just heading my way and making my way out to the channel. First light's just appeared now. Sun will be coming up in like half an hour, 45 minutes. So hopefully we are fishing by the perfect time. So let's just go out to the main channel, anchor down and take a closer look at some of these baits which we're going to be using. Here we are. The sun's coming up. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful morning. Absolutely glassed off. I think we're just going to anchor on one of our old marks right along a channel ledge. So we'll be sitting in about 6 meters of water. We'll be casting baits. Oh, there's a fish. All right. There's a fish right on one of our marks. We're just gonna go here. Crazy good fish. Fresh whiting heads. That's going to be one of our baits, and we're also going to get out some trevally as well. So we've got the best baits in the ocean. We've also got squid, so we're going to be covering all grounds this morning. And on top of that as well, I think that some of those marks we just saw were definitely snapper. They were really, really good readings and really close to the bottom as well. So I feel like we've got a good shot. Let's get our first bait out quickly. We've got a whiting head, King George whiting head. One of the best baits you could have out for a really big snapper. The only problem with that one is that stingrays love those baits as well. I reckon the main baits we need to get out is some trevally. Look at that. A great big silver trevally which we caught yesterday. This is like the primo bait along with squid. Now these are the baits I'm really excited for. Fresh trevally. What we just did was take a chunk off that trevally and cut the chunk in half. It's a really, really big trev, so we're going to get a lot of baits out of it, which is good. We'll cast this one in the shallow water. That is shallow. We're in a really, really good spot here. And another piece of trevally. So I will get a squid bait out, but for now, I just want to get a full spread of baits out while the first light's appearing, because we've still got to defrost that squid. So let's get the final bait out. Another trevally chunk. I want to hear that drag sing. Damn, I'm very, very excited for some reason this morning. We've got glass calm conditions, that sun's coming up, and we have the best baits you could ever have out. The beautiful spread of whiting head, trevally, and we're also going to get some squid out as well. So if nothing happens this morning, I'll be very, very surprised. We've got to get at least one decent fish. Getting a little touch on that trevally. Our whiting head also had a little bite as well, but for now, no buckles. We want a buckle. Whoa, a bird just landed. Come on. Damn, did you see that? That bird just landed on my camera and landed on my rod. Oh, I wish he came back. He would be my little friend. Man. Oh. That's a fish. Oh. That's a good fish. It's a very good fish. That was on the trevally. That is a very good fish. Hopefully it's not a 7-gill. I think it is. Or is it an eagle ray? This thing took a lot of line. No way that's a gummy shark. He took a massive amount of line. It's really, really big if it is. Really big. I was just about to say, like, look at that. We're onto a beautiful fish. And look at this morning. Like, how lucky are we and how lucky am I to be able to come out and do this? Beautiful glass calm morning. I'm just out here doing what I love to do. Literally nothing else I'd rather be doing. And here I am hooked up on a beautiful, beautiful fish. It could be a big 7-gill. It could be a big gummy or a big school shark. That's the beauty of fishing, I guess. You never really know. But it should be coming in closer now. He took a massive run at the start. It's going to go nuts in a second. It's a big gummy. Good gummy. That's what we want. That is a cracker of a gummy. For this area, this is a beautiful, beautiful gummy shark. That's actually a really solid one. Even for anywhere in the bay, this is a good gummy, but for up the top end, this is a very solid fish. This is almost as big as they get around here. They do get the occasional giant, but usually this is pretty much the biggest. So beautiful fish to start off the morning. Let's send him off. Let's let him go. See you, mate. Cruise off. This is the bait which got it done, that fresh trevally which we caught yesterday. So it's already paying off. So we'll get another one of those out back into the deeper water. Oh, that could be a snapper. No, it got off. Oh no. Oh, that was the fish we were after right there. Oh. Bummer. I don't think it was huge, but it was definitely a snapper. Beautiful. We are all set up. That camera keeps overheating, but we just threw out 3 fresh baits. We got a squid one on the right, we got trevally on the left, and another trevally bit in the middle. So we're all set up. Tide has just turned, so I'm hoping that the start of the run out tide is going to be a lot more productive than the end of the run in. We only managed that one really big gummy. That's pretty much it. So we've got about an hour and a half, 2 hours more of fishing. Then we've got to get out of here. So fingers crossed something decent happens. But what a day though. What a day. Special, special morning. Fishy, 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 can't you see? Fresh trevally is waiting for thee. We've got squid too and some yakka. Please, fishing lords, give me a cracker. Fish. That is a big something, and it doesn't look very promising. We've got something on here too. I'm going to wind this one in. We've got 2 fish on now. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this one was actually on and I didn't even know about it. This one feels half decent, but I don't know what that one is. Oh, this is a 7 gill. Oh, let's see. I think we've got a double on 7 gills. I think this one's a 7 giller, and I don't know about the other one. They could also be tangled up. I'm not really sure what's going on, to be honest. Pretty sure this is going to be an absolute monster. A monster. This one's a stingray. Don't tell me we've got 2 stingrays. Skate. Thought it was going to be a 7 gill, but it's a big skate. Look at that thing. Probably prefer this over a 7 gill, to be honest. That is not the creature which we're after, but that is a really, really big skate. Take a look at that. What a cool looking thing. Look at the mouth on him. Not going to get too close. Cut him off there. See ya, mate. Off he goes. And we've got another critter on the other line. Let's see what this one is. Okay. This one's still on? It is. Today is not our day. To be honest, that big gummy shark earlier has kind of saved our morning, because other than that, it has been dismal. This is going to be the second stingray or some sort of big, heavy fish, because there's a lot of weight and not a lot of movement otherwise. Yeah, this one's heavy. An absolute monster. Oh my god, that is the biggest skate I've ever seen. You guys ready? You wait until you see this thing. It is absolutely monstrous. You can see the shadow down there of it. It's a beast. Look at that. That is probably one of the biggest skate I've ever caught. That thing is a monster. Look at him. Try to cut this off as close as possible, because we're not going to be able to do much here, but look at that. That is a beast next to the kayak. A beast of the ocean. We touched him. Man, that thing's huge. Whoa. That's the last fish of the day, unfortunately, because we got to go. We'll head back in and then wrap up the day. It's been a weird one. Well, it just didn't happen, did it? We're back now. We're back exactly where we started, and we're just going to call it here. We put in a huge effort, had fresh baits, fresh squid, fresh trevally, but we just couldn't convert into a snapper. Obviously though, we're going to continue trying, going to put in a few more trips, and hopefully soon it happens. But if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you leave a like, comment your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next one.